Okay, nice. So now I'm starting my first live video, adding some functionalities to Contextor. It's like programming in live to the whole world. So now I will try to add some bundles functionality. I will check my connection if it works. Yes, it works. Okay. So nice. Now there was a problem. I was looking how to fix it. So we go to test. What I want to do is to add some functions to the widget. So the widgets will pop up here on the bottom, and it will show to the visitor when he's on site some product recommendations. So what now I'm doing in the code, I'm sending some event from I think this place, but it's not working. So I want to see what I need to correct. Let's check. Streaming is working. Yeah, it's working. Yes. It's public also. Okay, so in our show we will make it everything live and no secrets hidden, only password hidden. Okay, so it's very funny to do this in live this time, and I'm also eating, so anyway. Okay, so let's go to test page. Here is widget embedded. Okay, now why doesn't work like I was thinking? Let's open debug and see. Okay, maybe it's in the bottom. First of all, I want to remove in my in loading option. This is the first thing I want to do. I don't remember where it is. So probably if you go, I can correct it. It's maybe in this folder hoster. Now I go hoster stat. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Now I want to see the place where download components. Okay, so here I was putting this when every widget loads here. I was putting an image here that's a loader, but I actually don't need it anymore, so I will comment this place. Why? Because sometimes it makes a mess in the interface, so I don't want. Basically I compile it here, and let's reload page. Okay, so this task was completed. I can close this file. Let's go. This I don't need file. So what I want to do right now is to go to this page. So our task is to implement a widget that will show here in the bottom, in the left, here. So let me compile this code. I don't need this file right now. I don't need this. I'm still getting used to do it live, but anyway. It's very tasty and very healthy, by the way, for programmers. And not only for programmers, but where it is. So this event sends to the controller of widgets in contexture file. Here it sends something to open. I will comment it for a moment. So this is the bottom pop-up, okay? This is it, and I will comment it for a moment. Then I will compile it again and test. I suppose it should show some widget here. Okay, nice. It works. It shows widget. It even opens it. But what I want to do is to show this widget in the bottom of the page, and it will be scrolling all the time. So this is the task that I want to complete. And I want to be to give ability to users to simply add a line of code on a page, and it will show widget in the bottom. So now I commented it. Let's return to panel widget. Let's be here, but let's put it on the top and test it. Maybe it will show here. So put it here. If this is the bottom pop-up widget, I will comment it and set it to be empty. Plus, I will send an event to the widget controller. It will create widget, and it will create it. Don't need ID maybe, or I don't know. But anyway, I will put widget here, and widget here, and I need to add in this parameter. I need to add widget component where I loaded it. Don't remember. This is how everyday programming life is. It's very not easy thing to do. People think that everything is so easy, especially when you have hundreds of lines of code. You get sometimes stuck and can't find a lot of things. But anyway, it's fun. So here it is, scope widget. So you copy this and let's go to this parameter and add it in widget. Okay, now let's add con. So we send in layout. We actually can skip it and don't send layout, but let it be. And the most important part is widget parameter. So we send in this widget parameter. I think we don't need timeout. Let's test without timeout. And we don't want to continue this code, so we say set here return. We make it empty. This whole thing we make empty and post event to create widget. Okay, now let's return to context file here. Okay, now I want just to get information. If it works, let it show that it works. If it works, let it show that it works. So basically, тоже смотришь, да? Okay. My wife is watching how I'm programming. Anyway, it's kind of fun thing to do. Now let's make alert here and see if it works. So we compile it and go to test back and reload the page. Yes, we got it. It works. Communication works. Now it showed others, so it works. Now let's actually show this widget somewhere. So we uncomment this, go to this piece of code, and we place something here. Let's say something random. Now let's reload and see if it works. Yes, you see it's in the bottom here, and when I scroll it stays here. It's a good sign. So now instead of this, let's put a widget directly here. So to do this, we will go to test page and get some test widget, any of this piece of code, and copy it here. Where is my file? Yes, and copy it here. Now let's reload and see if it works. It don't works. So let's return back and see. So we need some widget. Okay, let's take widget from. We need to go to context or app. Okay, and let's get some widget from here. Let's go to apps. Let's find some interesting widget. that actually works. This works, so let's copy it and let's put it here. Okay, now we don't need width and height, I think, but anyway, let's let it be here. Width, height. Let's delete width and height. Because it will automatically show the width and height that they need. Okay, now let's reload this page and see if it works. No. Let's test some text. The question is why it doesn't work. Yes, we see text, but we don't see widget. So let's return back. This is a real programming challenges. Everyday programmer need to solve challenges. It's every day, all time. It's not easy job to do. So let's dig into this piece of code and see what it shows. Let's expand it. It shows, okay. It shows this. It doesn't show this so let's go back. It places this thing. I need to comment it right now. For a moment, comment it. See if it works. No. It's actually not so fun thing to do. I think that I need to choose another way to do it. So let's uncomment it back. Let's return here back. Now okay, let's return to contextor now. We have contextor init. I need to load only the widget that I am loading. Все. Теперь у тебя тотальный контроль. Ты можешь в лайв смотреть за мужем, что он делает за компьютером. So the challenge here is to select in which way to show widget, in creating new widget in this place, or moving that widget from that place that was already created to a new place. It's a little bit technical challenge, and some of it will work better than others, and some of them will not work. So I need to test which file will work and not. Okay. Better way is to create it and then move it, but I need to try to do it better. So again, let's return to the previous solution. Let's pass it here. Okay. We don't make this. We put product item. No, we don't put product item. Panel. We go here. Let's alert here this. Let's compile and reload. Yes, frame ID. But again, we don't get widget displayed. So let's see, inspect what's going on here. Why doesn't it move? It has height, big height, big width. Okay, let's stop and don't move it. So let's comment it. Comment it for a moment. Load page. And see what happens. Okay, here is a widget, but it is not in the right place. So let's see it again. Okay, let's do something unusual. Let's add here some text. Text. Some element. We will move in this element. We'll move widget and see if it will work like that. We are moving here. Where it is? Nowhere. It disappeared. Why? Why it disappeared? It's a good question. Why it disappeared? Because maybe we need to move widget itself, not only iframe. This is a real challenging quiz. Anyway, let's do it with okay. And again, we are returning back with a solution. Back in the beginning. Return to contextor. Let's see. Contextor init all widgets, okay? So let's now imagine that we need in only one widget, target. We need only one widget. Let's copy it. Let's go down here, back, and once again try. Where's this place? Bottom. Okay, so now let's copy again this thing and we go to create bottom pop-up, and inside of create bottom pop-up, after this was inserted, I want to insert widget, initialize it, this one. So let's make an ID, and ID will be just kind of test, and I will get this ID here, document, get element by ID, test, it's end false. Dialog false. Okay, now in this way maybe it will start working. Maybe. Yes, it works. It works. Half of the challenge is solved. Only half. Only half. Not all challenge. Only piece of challenge. Now it's in the bottom. Please scroll. The problem is I need to change first I need to change this name. So this will be bottom pop-up temp. I will place this here. Now widget any. Return back. Only one problem. It's kind of work, but it's very complex solution. It's a very complex solution to the problem. It's a very complex solution to the problem. Okay, so basically to solve the problem we will test another approach. Let's make one more widget here. Okay, now put this content here of the widget. Now let's make one tag. It will be div. It will be div. Okay. It will be ID, some ID, don't matter what. Now let's drag this widget inside of this and test if it will work. So we see elements. Okay. We need to get 2 widgets. Okay, nice. This widget here and in the bottom. But we will move this test widget inside of this container. And I don't know why, but it doesn't work. And this is the secret. And the problem, because it doesn't work, I can't do this in this method. Okay. Let's comment it. Let's go back.